We're doing a recap again? Hi, Merry Vlogmas. Welcome to Quilt Meets World. I'm Russ. Come on into my sewing room as we go over the third week of the Missouri Star Jenny's Countdown to Christmas box. As I've said in basically all these videos, this is not sponsored. Missouri Star has nothing to do with me doing these box openings, except for the fact that, I purchased it from them with my own money. I didn't even get a discount code on it. So this is not, me going out there asking you to support Missouri Star in any way, shape, or form beyond what you already decide that you want to do on your own. So I have been going through and, week by week, going through and saying, what do I like the most from each week? And this one, I don't know if it was really that difficult if you've seen my reactions from the week. So to recap on, let's see, what would that would be day 15. We got the pair of ornaments. No, they did not make it on my tree because I knew I had to make this recap video. They jingle, and they are really cool ornaments. So I really did like those. And then we had on day 16, because that's how math works. On day 16, we had the reusable bowl huggers pattern with some laminated fabric and elastic, which I wasn't particularly thrilled with because I was like, why don't I just use the lid? I know I'm not always that creative, but there's that. On day 17, we got a button-shaped button. And it's the ones that go,
remember, finished is better than perfect.
And it has a handful of phrases. The batteries were not included. That is one of my things that I'm kind of pet peevy about. Like the lights that we had gotten earlier, okay, I get it. You may not want to include batteries into that because people may or may not use the lights. But if you want people to use the buttons, you need to give them batteries. Also with that, it had a whole bunch of stickers, which I'm not going to open up again. There are a couple block stickers and a couple phrase stickers on there. On day 18, we got the Bellissimo charm pack, which I was like, what are we doing with it? Why are you giving us a charm pack without pattern? And then on day 19, we got the pattern, the chenille star pillow, which it looks like a fun pattern. I'm not so sure I'm a fan of the fabrics. And they gave us the chenille to work with it. On day 20, we got a little building block sewing machine. It's a little weighted off and stuff, but this was a really cool machine. I like the whole Lego type building block things. So I had fun putting that together. I found one of the missing pieces. Still haven't found the other one. It's underneath there. I can see it. It's just a little too far back. So I need to get like a longer stick or something. And then this morning on day 21, we got this little felt gnome, which I have heard somebody is using it as a pin cushion, stabbing pins up in the head like this. Poor little guy. Now he's an alien gnome. So, of these, yeah, I'm definitely going to say my least favorite is going to be this, just because It's a cool idea for people who don't have lids. I could kind of see it as okay, maybe you have a leftover bowl of food that you have made, so you like maybe you put a bowl of ice cream or a bowl of soup. Neither of those are left over for me. My next one down there is got to be this set of combinations. Only because this isn't only because these are not my colors. Like if everything was in my colors, this would be much higher in the list. I want to do a pillow. A pillow is in my list of things that I want to do very soon. So I don't know. So yeah, those are just the yeah, whatever. The in betweens, not going to go over, but I will say that my two favorites, and this is a very very tough two. Runner up is going to be the ornaments, just because I love the colors of them. They are gorgeous colors. They are fun. They jingle. Not that you necessarily will jingle on the tree until the cat gets onto the tree and just starts shaking everything. I never understood why ornaments needed to be jingly on the tree because the tree doesn't do anything. It just sits there. And the only time that they would jingle is when you're putting them on or taking them off. So what's the point? But they are really cute ornaments. Love those ornaments. My genuine favorite of this week, the building blocks sewing machine. This was a lot of fun to put together. I love Legos ever since I was a kid. So these, generic Legos, very fun to work with. Uh, it's a little bit of a pity that this is really the only thing that you can make with it, and can't easily make another one if you unless you buy the whole building block kit again. It would have been nice if we were able to, swap out, some of these colors. The teal is nice, but it could have been a different color in some things. But I still love this. This is going to end up going up on my shelves later once, the whole Christmas season is over. Chuck the Duck probably doesn't need to be there for me. And he is easily removable. So I can just have this machine like this. So it's not like Chuck the Duck is, ruining the whole thing. But I do know that it is branded Missouri Star, so Chuck the Duck really fits in with everything. But yeah, I definitely in my favorites list because it was just awesome. That doesn't mean the button and the gnome. Uh, they're just it's like children. You have your favorite, even though you don't want to admit it. It is just a little bit difficult to figure out when you have this many items, and most of them are like really good this week. Like I said, the only flaws that I had were the bowl and the colors of the fabric. Everything else was definitely a ding. So when you have a whole list of, okay, I like these, it's hard to figure out your favorite. I'm looking forward to seeing other videos to see what people have thought about the week. Especially, I know some other people are doing openings for a time period. See what their favorites were in that time period. But yeah, this one was an interesting. The batteries not included in this is kind of what kept this out of the top two. Otherwise, it probably would have made it. So, what are your thoughts on the box this week, the Advents this week? Did you like them? Did you have different thoughts about them? Let me know in the comments below. This, like I said, this is just gonna be a short video because I wanted to get something out there. Next week, we will see what happens. You may get a recap video. You may get a different video. I've got like four things in my head of what's happening, especially since I am going to be at Stephanie's retreat up in Dahlonega next Saturday. So whatever I'm putting up is going to be, while I'm out there sewing. I'll be going live while I'm up there. We won't know yet until we have a chance to see everything that's happening. But I will have some contingency videos, so look for those next week. Until next time, stay happy and always measure your life in love.